Hello and welcome everybody back to the League of Ungentlemanly Warfare. Kebablord here, and we are still continuing with our little Let's Play series of the continuous game. And it's a little bit dark here, so I still love this feature. So, in the last episode we focused a bit on the zoo. At least we laid out the basic structure, stuff like that. But we did not really finish decorating and stuff, but... well, we also don't have much more influence, so there's not really much we can do at the moment. But there's something that concerns me a little bit, and that is... I mean, we have a city. But it has only so few houses in it. And that is, in my opinion, nothing that should be there for forever. So, what I am probably going to do is... well... that is something that many people will actually hate me for, but I want to integrate this city into our capital. That should also ensure that we don't need as many trade ports and stuff like that, so that will also reduce our cost a little bit, so that we get a little bit more of a balance, and we'll also make sure that our capital looks a little bit larger and a little bit more alive, and it's simply easier to expand on. I might even get the artisans back into the mix. So yeah, that we have 3 different population tiers in the city. So here this will mostly be investor and engineer area, while we will have here a little artisan quarter next to the botanical garden. But to do that, I actually have to make sure that we have a proper infrastructure for that, for example in regards for electricity. And yeah, as we can see, there's no easy way to connect a power plant that we would, for example, place here with a main route, unless we reverse the decision to build here a few buildings. And I will do that on the other side as well. And yeah, that is basically also the goal of this episode. We are going to integrate one of the cities into this city. And we'll, after that... well, not only after that, I will try to do it in the meantime. Get our 10,000 investors so that we can start with the large World's Fair, with a large exhibition. But now that we have placed it that way, we can... it actually helps us a lot. So, there's that. Yeah, we can simply build a second power plant that is more up here. So we can move that one back into that area. Well, I will leave that then. Yeah, I will also leave that. I mean, it's good for decoration purposes. At least I think. So... so that actually has the potential to be interesting. I mean, we know that we are going to draw a road here. I mean, if in case we need to build more public buildings, we might even later build another town hall up here. But yeah, this area is definitely going to be for investors. Yeah, not only will we... yeah, we also will need some security buildings. Totally forgot about that. So we will need hospital... and somewhere we will also build a fire watch, but that is easier to integrate into our city. I mean, we already got that area covered, so... what if... go for that? That way we can also break a little bit with symmetry. So, and let's say we build that power plant here. Then we should actually be able to supply this entire area here. Yep, that actually should do the trick. And our train can go here and it isn't blocked too much. I believe that is a very good decision. And yeah, we will also have to think about something that we are going to do here. I will very likely move those... all the decorations on our way. Ah, darn it. Okay, that is good. That hurts, but there might be another way. I mean, wait.
I'm confident it's ready to go. We have taken to calling you the
I'm
master.
confident you're right.
Important
So, we
to
could
be
still
true to
have these
oneself.
houses here. Just... yeah, it wouldn't be actually that much of a change. Okay, so demolishing them was maybe a little bit too early. But only maybe. You have my permission to live. So, and I'm pretty sure we can...
You reached a new milestone.
pretty sure we can make here a U-turn. Allowing us to build here another house or some decoration. In case we want that. I mean, surrounded by a train. But that would just be wrong. So... I'm pretty sure we can do that one here as well. So how is that connected? Yeah, that already makes a difference. So that building here is now working. By the way, how many engineers do we need? We need around 7,000. So if we can increase the number to nearly 14,000 here.
Game saved.
So here we might actually be willing to change the rhythm a little bit.
The festival has ended. Your city has grown uglier.
Yeah, I know, my cities are very ugly. I'm not here to build beautiful cities.
The festival has ended. Your city has grown uglier.
I know, people will need a school. School and a church. And maybe even a variety theatre.
You reward our hard graft.
As long as that is the only thing that you want to be awarded with.
You reached a new milestone.
So, goal is now to reach around... We don't even need that many engineers, actually.
I have every right to have high expectations.
And once we have all these... some engineers, we can get more investors, and we can get our 10,000 investors for the large exhibition. And then we can get rid of all these harbors here, maybe even of some trade ships, and it will all be glorious. Yeah, really looking forward to that. Though, I must admit, I really think these here are beautiful. These little districts, so it will actually hurt a little bit to get rid of them. Yeah, I won't like it, but hey, that's how the cookie crumbles.
Wish I had something to complain about.
Are you currently complaining that you have nothing to complain about? That seems very progressive. So that way we can even fit here another building. So here we can put some decoration. I just don't want to risk that we are losing a bit of connection. Otherwise, it goes here, that way. It should work. Yeah, that way we have the harbor directly going into the city. Which is, in my opinion, a very good thing. Because it seems natural.
Full of gladness.
And oh my god, we now got even more engineers. By the way, how many people do we need for the next influence bonus? 46,000. Let's just no.
We're fed at least.
A fire broke out.
Well, it was not really a fire, it was just an explosion.
Game saved.
Yeah, slowly but steadily the city is progressing. So if we are able to put also some buildings here, and later also there, it will have a quite natural look actually. Of course with a big center and, well, the museum. Also what I noticed is that the bonuses for Museum, Botanical Garden and the zoo are bound to the island they are built on. And for example, you have some bonuses that only affect the farmers, for example. And that actually means that if you are going to divide your culture a little bit, like I did, then you have to deal with the following. You actually will have to build several zoos or museums. At least if you want to harness all the bonuses that are possible.
I feel it reflects the times.
And And I feel you might be right.
Indeed, taste no changes. Really?
So now people got here their school. Boy, what are you missing? Really, you feel that the university is too far off?
High caliber.
Well, I just think the university is not really needed for those.
Not so long ago, I'd have dealt with this. You lack the gut.
Your city
Oh,
has
the game
grown
wanted to
ugly.
give me a tutorial quest again. Why are you complaining? Really? You're complaining about pollution?
Lovely day for sea from perambulation.
Ah, the oil refinery. Okay.
My cupboards are quite replete.
I get your point. And then we can have, finally, more investors. Come on, I really want to have that large exhibition. Okay, we only have 10 minutes left for the ceasefire. And the thing is... Please tell me I can... No, I actually can't. I can't propose a prolonging the ceasefire like I could in Anno 2070.
Not unless we get what's ours.
I don't need telling enough, Sinner.
See, we are at peace.
Fine. We'll top up the old sea.
So that should keep us safe for a while now. At least until I'm ready to prepare a war fleet and completely wipe her off the map. I know that in this case we would actually lose most of our trade ships, but honestly I don't care at this point. I'm still surprised that we only need so few artisans in order to get along in this game. That just really, you're also too far off a university. Okay, just for you, I'm going to build here another one. And get rid of it again.
Much to be thankful for. Life is like seawater that only deepens one's thirst.
Okay, they only get a little bit happier through the variety theater. It's not needed. That's actually helping me in this case. Where did we get the influence from?
Game saved.
I honestly have no idea. But I guess that's okay. So. And will that do the trick, or will we have to expand the city a bit further in order to get the right amount of engineers? I mean, those will already do a lot, but I don't think they will do enough.
Only a fool loosens that grip.
We might actually need another power plant, so building that one house here is actually not the smartest idea I had.
lush and green.
So, there's that. I actually might have to build one here. And then I would go with the tracks around this area.
The ambience is passable.
So, time for many new people.
You reached a new milestone.
How many engineers do we now have? 8,000? I need a bit more than that. But the city is progressing. Actually, I'm looking forward a bit to fill out these with decoration. Of course, people here are now consuming the sewing machines. Now come on, get happy quicker. I want to upgrade you. I'm so glad that this actually works out, and yeah, getting rid of a city first and rebuilding it was definitely a good idea. Sometimes tabula rasa is actually quite useful. So, someone told me that in the zoo one of the benches was placed wrong. I guess he meant that garden. I hope that solves the problem. I like that zoo. It's great. It's beautiful.
Grass is greener on the...
We might slowly but steadily get into a little bit of trouble. I can't just move the entire zoo one part to the left due to the decorations. But decorations are really something that is now hindering me in making changes. If I could just combine them all into being one large entity, that would make things so much easier. I know that this here will not be the most efficient thing that I have ever done. What do you mean with construction area blocked? Here! Now I wish I could remove that clay deposit, getting rid of resources. It does not fit around the corner. Okay, then let's just hope that my network here's good enough. I'm pretty sure it isn't. But hey.
too many changes, I hope. You look as radiant as ever.
Yeah, that all looks good.
Uncompromising journalism.
So, since this is going to be a
We're in the
high
presence of a
quality area.
virtuoso.
Special visit, the peddler. Yeah, I don't know what you're doing, but hey, you're welcome. I sorely need to start demolishing this city. I actually can afford... No, I can't afford getting rid of everything. Okay, that was a bit too brave, maybe. Wait, just 820 that are missing, so we will have a temporary shutdown by
isn't enough.
40%. Ooh, okay, that is actually not as easily taken as I had hoped. But it's only temporary, right? Yeah, how about you? Come on, grow faster. Do it like the rabbits that multiply.
Such luck should...
That also makes things a little bit easier.
The people celebrate your leadership.
Oh yeah, now it... Yeah, that is how a harbor can transition into a city. That's what I like. Also, when the tourists are coming in, the first thing they notice is actually the city itself. It's been quite alive. So, but... Where's the oil here coming from? The question is if I will have to redirect it. Nope, not really, because they are all in the end coming to the capital. That's great. So I don't need to have... I don't have to make any changes here.
Workforce shortage.
I'm well aware of that game. No need to remind me. I know that I screwed up.
The people celebrate your leadership.
And suddenly my money went down.
This better not be a con.
Yeah, blah, blah, blah.
Game saved.
Next time all decoration that I build will be the same. Okay then. Now we have of course this ugly grid still in the vegetation because it does not grow back.
Every rose.
Workforce shortage.
Oh, I see. We need here something. Don't worry, game. The workforce shortage won't last for long.
Better than I predicted.
I just want to have a few more investors so that I can actually start with what I originally wanted in the next episode. clay deposit. If I could just put a bomb in there. That would be helpful. Okay, so all these things here are now slightly progressing. Look at that. They are evolving a little bit.
Workforce shortage.
Now, finally. And I got only like 3,000 engineers. Okay, that is way lower than it has any right to be. So I guess it's my job to ensure that we now get a few more.
Like a frog on a lily pad, I is.
The people celebrate your leadership.
And I would actually celebrate it if you would, well, get promoted faster. Just an idea, though. We will be able to start with a large exhibition in the next episode. In the meantime, we will have to modify a few trade routes here. And with that, I basically mean all. All of them. So, engineer does not need any more support. Because an engineer, there are no people living anymore. Oh, fuck. What have I done? Well, that is easily fixed. So. Yeah, that seems to work. Okay, cancel. Beer also does not need engineer, but Kebabtown. Grain, hops, yeah, sausages. No deliveries to engineer anymore. And soon we can even get rid of artisan. Canned food, cotton fabric is okay, fur coats.
Game saved.
Not anymore for engineer. Rum, not needed for engineer. Sewing machines, not needed for engineer. Coffee, also not needed for engineer. As well as glasses. And light bulbs. As well as penny farthings. And pocket watches. So we have just streamlined our entire trade network to use one city less. What are you missing for the upgrade? Oh, you don't have enough people yet. Every time I hear that piece of a soundtrack, I have to think of Gothic 3, the main theme when you are in the land of Myrtana. Especially when you are close to Varant. Not Varant, I don't know how the capital is called.
One final look.
Of course, my friend.
This recently polished apple. No changes.
Really?
Alright, I forgot. We get the influence from the investors because of the investor buildings. Of course. And that helps us a little bit. With 48 more influence, we can actually do quite a lot. And yeah, the episode is basically now over. We got our 10,000 investors.
I feel a certain
So,
joie de vivre.
we'll go for archaeology and ethnography.
There are the best margins. It's a phenomenon.
And now it is our job to make sure that all the resources will arrive here. I am so looking forward to it. So we will have to send one of our large ships.
When you're used to the top rung, most of life.
You will go to the new world
The people
because you will have to
celebrate your
collect some
leadership.
goods for us. And we now have to take a thumbnail. Now that we have here a little engineer district that we will of course increase in size because, well, we had 7,000 engineers. Now we have only like 3,000, meaning we now have a really heavy overproduction. Ah, this looks so much better. Yeah. So this here will be our thumbnail. And yeah, in the next episode, we are getting all the goods for World's Fair. And hopefully we will reap a lot of rewards. And yeah, we will also get more engineers. We will get rid of our artisan island. I mean, of this little city here. And yeah, let's see how that all develops. I hope, as always, that you liked this episode. If yes, please give it a thumbs up. It's always a great feedback for me. It makes me happy. And if you have any direct feedback or something that you want to tell me, then just write it down in the comments. I will make sure to read it all. I can't promise to answer to everything, but, well, that is just the nature of things. And yeah, if you also want, well, the comments are not the only way. You may also join our community Discord. You will find an invitation link down below. But please make sure that when you're getting in there, please write something. We have so many people in there. I mean, the Discord has over 200 people being in there. And
You've got our interest.
next to no of them are actually being active. And therefore, it's rather silent for 200 people. So that is weird and sad. Oh yeah. Also, if you want to get notified whenever I upload a new video, then make sure that you are subscribed to the channel and have notifications activated. And this here just looks plain ugly. So, I'm going to fix that.
Game saved.
Okay, I need to find out again how you can
This
cycle through
is
the models. And yeah, so see you next time, and bye bye.